Guys, so today I'm going to be starting to clean out some of my vegetable beds and prep them to put in some herbs. I have a lot of things growing in my winter sowing containers that I'm gonna need to put out there quick before they start getting stressed in this container. So I want to do that, and I just thought I'd show you how easy it is and what I do. This part of the video I'm shooting hours beforehand when I actually have some cool time in the morning. I want to get these kale plants harvested because I'm going to use them to dry and make like a dry green blend that I can just throw in soups and pastas and whatnot. But it's best to harvest your vegetables early in the morning before they've been baking in the sun all day, and that's what's going to happen today. It's going to be in the 80s, so I am not dressed for the camera right now, so I'm just going to record this real quick, and then I will show you the finished product later. Okay. So in this bed here, I have mainly old marigolds. I have calendula plants that are still doing really well, and I have some mustard greens, I think, or those might be turnips that have gone to seed. So I need to clear all this out, and I'm going to freshen it up with some amendments, and then I'll be planting a lot of herbs in here. And then I also have some alyssum and some bachelor buttons growing in here. This is wood sorrel. I'll just leave that. And I have some baby marigolds that I'm also going to leave because I want marigolds to be growing in my garden to protect against the root knot nematodes. So anything that is left, I'm going to get rid of. And yeah, so let me just show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I know it doesn't look like much, looks a little crazy, just gotta trust me. So I've left a few things, and what I've added only is worm compost or worm castings. So the soil, I'm going to be mulching it with some leaf mulch after I plant some things. So I don't want to do too much on top yet, but I cut up the marigold plants that were dying because I want those to decompose right in place where I'm having the root knot nematode issues. So that's why it looks a little weird. It's not going to be beautiful yet, but that's okay because I want this to be productive first and beauty second, and it will be pretty, but right now I want to get the soil back right, and I'm fighting nematodes in this area, so I want to add lots of good compost and worm castings and leaf mulch. It's going to break down and just enrich the soil and hopefully keep the nematodes at bay. So that's what I'm doing now, and it's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I'm going to go ahead and wet this all down real good, and I think I have some herbs that I'm going to go ahead and plant in here. So a big majority of what I'm doing in my vegetable garden this year are going to be herbs and things that I can preserve and like take seeds from and, you know, really use in the kitchen and in the medicine cabinet. So I have some marshmallow here that needs to be planted, and this is cleome. This is not an herb, but it is a wonderful pollinator plant, and I've been trying it this year. Bees need to be put into the ground, so I think I'm going to put these in that bed as well, since now I have space for some, and then we're going to just build from there. I also have some cleome left that I'm just going to seed in the garden when it's warmer and see how that goes. But I also have here, I have cotton candy status, I have horseheel, which is an herb, I have more status, I have yarrow, I have chamomile, I have artichokes, I have toothache plant, and I have, this is white sage. So all of these need to go. Those are a little small, so maybe I'm gonna pick a few of these to go in that area as well. Real quick, here I have taken my lawnmower and shredded up a bunch of dried leaves and some dried grass clippings, and I'm going to use this as mulch in the garden bed that I just prepared. So mulch is a necessity to keep water in, keep nutrients in the soil, and what better mulch to use than free leaves that are falling from all of the oak trees in my neighborhood right now. So these actually came from my neighbor's house, and that leaf bin is full of leaves that I've taken from neighbors as well, and then I have hundreds of leaves that I will be using out of my own yard coming the next couple weeks as well. I'm getting bit by ants. Great. So now I have this entire cheese ball container full of chamomile seedlings, and I've noticed that if I leave chamomile too close together for too long, they get stressed out and then they turn yellow. So on the remaining area here, I'm just gonna push back some of the dirt or some of the leaves, and I'm going to transplant some of these seedlings. Like I said, it's supposed to rain, and now with the leaves in place, it should keep it nice and moist. So that is what I'm gonna do. Alright, well, that about does this project. Super easy. I have a bunch of seedlings in here, all herbal stuff. So chamomile, marshmallow, and then some calendula. And I have sweet alyssum, bachelor buttons, and cleome for some pollinators. So I'm excited to see what this type of planting will bring, because I normally focus on mainly vegetables in here, and I'm trying to just change it up. I use a lot of herbs, and I really like herbs, and I like making things with them. So we will see what happens. So that is it for today. The next bed will be this one, but I'm not quite done harvesting greens from that yet, so that'll be for another day. So real quick, just wanted to show you this border of greens has all bolted and is looking really pretty. They are mostly mustard greens, and then I have some daikon radish in here, but it's looking pretty with all the yellow flowers, and the pollinators are loving it. Oh, and I just had the coolest bug land on my screen. I don't know if I won't be able to show you, but anyways, so there's some bees. They're loving it, and I'm loving looking at it. So on that note, I will end here, and thank you so much for watching.